That's it.
I'm not sure there is anything which is keeping us back. Right now, the whole world is going through an economic recession. I promise you that the problems that we have here is 1%. Some of my friends in England and France, they look at the future and say the future is a dark wall. They see no hope. What is the hope for a country like England when they look into the next 10 years? They bet everything on financial services in London, and that is imploded, never to rise again to this extent. What do the French do? Three people are doing work for one person through their social system. So I think compared to them, everything in the future looks super bright to me. As usual, we'll have, 6 of us will have 10 views on how we will achieve that future. There will be. Do not worry, I think. That's how our film and media and print industry stay alive, by telling us which way to go. And there are severe challenges too, because part of it, I think, honestly, there is a middle class angst, partly because government has stopped recruiting for the last 10 years. The government used to be the main job provider for the Indian middle class. The nationalized banks have stopped recruiting and so on. Our IT services people saved us from 1991 to 2007, and they have paused a little bit. The scale at which we do things, sometimes, since I'm connected to the education sector, I can tell you, and nobody can get this right. Do you have any idea in the last decade how many colleges have gone opened in India? Throw a number at me.
Yes,
how many new colleges have opened in India in the last 10 years?
Colleges worth calling colleges? Or
colleges. Colleges as accredited to universities. I'm not talking of... 20,000 colleges. Last year alone, India opened 3,000 colleges in 1 year. That's the scale. So a big challenge then is to see how do you deliver quality education without becoming over-legislating on that, without meting out criminal penalties as we normally do for, teachers don't teach, put them in jail, that kind of stuff. So we have the scale problems. Everywhere you have scale problems in education, in healthcare. So how to master the scale issue is, I think, and I think some of the messages learning may come from IT services companies, many of whom very comfortably recruit 20,000 people in 1 year and deploy them and make them work well. So some of the answers may also come. So I think dealing with the whole scale issue is, I think, the big thing.
I actually differ in that I think one thing that's holding us back is our education, is our kind of education. I think we need education, we need to reform education, and we have to change it right from the very primary level upwards, because people who benefit from this kind of education are people like me, who come from